to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Vengeful spirit.
Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Spirit Breaker.
Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Outworld Devourer.
Newbees turn to pick. Newbees turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the MarsTV Dota 2 League lower bracket action with Team Secret taking on Newbee. I'm LD, joined by Gods. The Davids are back. We've booted Dakota. What a terrible name. But
his
great
middle name's
matchup.
David. He's close.
Yeah.
You got a few of the letters.
They got
right.
the order mixed up,
Yeah.
though, which is why we've benched him for now.
It's amateur stuff, really.
Yeah. Amateur hour is over.
Yep.
And it's time for a big match here. Secret versus Newbee. Best of 3. Secret looking pretty mortal, I would say, at this patch so far.
And Newbee looking a lot more impressive than people probably would have thought or expected of the team a few months back. They had a pretty good run through the major qualifiers, and during MDL they've looked really good. They had draws. They were the only team to beat Vici Gaming, which in itself I think was an accomplishment, which kind of sucks. Like, you start in the lower bracket, but you're the only team to beat the team who won your group. So they had draws against everyone in their group, which it was a great showing.
Gives them a lot. The nice thing about this format, everyone gets tons of tape on the other teams and experience. So with that, we are going to go ahead, hop into the draft here, which has gone pretty quickly. So running through the bans and picks, Newbee go ahead and ban out the Chen, the Invoker, and Secret removing the Io as well as the Earth Spirit. So Earth Spirit and Chen getting their just respect. It will be a first pick Venge, setting up for an eventual Batrider grab by Newbee. And as for Secret, they go Spirit Breaker OD. So all pretty in the meta picks, all pretty straightforward and standard, and well within what we've been seeing from the other teams thus far.
They're standard meta picks, but for Secret, it's like every game there's like a new heroes that they want to go. At the start of the tournament in the group stage, it was like, let's get this Lone Druid Earth Spirit every game. Now it's gone a different direction where they're picking the Spirit Breaker OD in their series yesterday that they lost against OG, or something different every game as well. So they seem really kind of lost as to what they want to be picking most games. Or maybe they're actually feeling like it's a strength of theirs to be unpredictable with their drafts. It is envy drafting, which is something they've been doing throughout this tournament. So Secret trying something new.
Yeah, interesting to see the
5
Phoenix ban. Now we
seconds
saw
remaining.
Vici run the Phoenix OD duo, and absolutely ridiculous. If you get the spirits out, there's just no way to fight into that
Team
combo. But
Secrets turn to
not sure if
pick.
it's something Secret have been running. But I guess maybe Newbee respecting the possibility of it here with the ban.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any secret Phoenix this tournament.
Haven't really seen many teams Phoenix except for, well,
Yeah.
teams. Ice, basically the only one who's been
I
playing
guess
much.
Envy drafting, the old Cloud9 played more Phoenix than anyone back when Bone7 used to play a lot of it, but
Yeah, and they would have Big Daddy play support Phoenix as well.
yeah, absolutely. So they were like the biggest Phoenix picking
10
team out there,
seconds
but
remaining.
we'll see. So Spirit Breaker mostly being that kind of 4/5
5
position
seconds
support, the
remaining.
roaming support, and Secret will get their
Newbee's
partner in the Oracle, the
turn to
kind of
pick.
counter to the Batrider with the False Promise.
Yeah, he has been very successful against Batrider in the couple of games I've seen the matchup.
Yep.
Really hard to. It just feels like it's very hard to actually catch him out, especially once he gets the Aether Lens. He can just sit so far back in the fights.
Thing is, it's an obvious pick, so it's Newbee kind of saying you can have Oracle. We're confident we can beat it regardless. And then they're not going to be
Team
entirely
Secrets
dependent
turn
or
to
reliant on the Batrider Lasso to win them team fights.
And they do grab the Razor now, which we saw a really good Razor performance from Maybe yesterday. Definitely he's better with the especially in the late stage. And someone can push in that game fairly, especially that Axe or AC build up.
I wonder if you can false off the stat
10
damage
seconds
in your
remaining.
team. Probably
Doubt it. There's basically
Newbee's
nothing
turn to pick.
stops the link, so I'm guessing there's not much that does the damage.
Moran in core role. This is looking. Oh, I guess it could support the Force Breaker. Yeah, it's weird they've been mostly on farming, playing as a Dark Sea.
I don't think they're super comfortable with it. It doesn't feel like when Alliance plays it, where like,
10
that Bulldog
seconds
is gonna get his
remaining.
really what he wants to do. Like he is wet.
5
but
seconds
It worked
remaining.
ahead of
like,
but then just like giving them a spirit now. So when
Reserve
Yeah.
time.
they tried pucks on games like the fifth, it felt like they tempo control got Lone Druid spec that on Earth's band for puck, which was like a kind of weak version of what a lot would do with Druid and puck.
Your spirit get more done early as well.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
So
Dagger.
Razor versus OD, not bad. I don't feel this is as bad a matchup for OD as maybe it was a little bit in the past.
Is there any chance like a plain OD like we know EG run?
Yeah, that's definitely something you could consider. I don't know. I think they probably feel confident enough that OD can find this Razor though. OD kind of a lane stage against
Team
Batrider.
Secrets
So-
turn to ban.
I think you'd rather maybe have a mid for easier place for him to find against a Batrider.
So we're gonna go back for the Giant. Get a lot of early to mid game pressure now. Just need the Blink Dagger on back to really go.
10
But
seconds
from that,
remaining.
all heroes that come online very quickly.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty good Roche. They've got Vantage. That's done not great Roche taking lineup despite having
Good control.
Reserve time.
of
Yeah.
the
He's fine. You decide Roche, but could technically have a Roche containing lineup.
So, what do you think for the second port for Ruby?
It needs to be a kind of type support, Tusk, Earth Spirit, and Spirit Breaker, that kind of space creative around a
Nightstalk,
bit.
maybe?
Night is really good. I think the Batrider can benefit a lot from the vision aspect of the hero as well.
Also, a very common China around the Push plus Stalker duo.
Yeah, it depends how they want to get set on the
Newbee's turn
well,
to ban.
to one Rubik, so kind of secret.
A little more targets. Digital hero with
Really curious secret and the Moran. It's one of Mizz's most played and like preferred heroes. Tons of Moran
10 seconds
in
remaining.
his day.
Was only in Dota 1.
At Dota 2. He played
Dota 2 was mainly the support role.
yeah, he did something who I think it was where they were trying with a farming Rana.
Team Dog. You're dig.
Yeah, that was like the TI qualifiers, was it?
Was it?
That was TI.
It feels like
the dog that became mouse sport. I think it was TI4, or is it maybe TI3?
So Newbee are going to Clark the carry against Batrider with the ability to start off everything. You could go to Weaver. We using Weaver as the Bat Rider counter if you get the Agni Scepter. And now they've got ways to deal with the last up between Oracle, the Weaver, even Morales has Leap and the ultimate. Maybe get away before there's them coming out, so it's a tough bat
10
game.
seconds
A
remaining.
lot of pressure here.
Yep. And I hear pretty
5
decently
seconds
against bat. Like,
remaining.
not ever going to be in a position where, oh, you've got triple napalm stacks on you, stuff. And that Weaver, you can
Serve time.
the Shikuchi away.
Enchantress.
And they haven't got lockdown to really deal with this. Is a classic kind of throwback. John Enchantress.
Looks like an actual Enchantress is
Yeah.
the Enchantress.
Does he? Yeah, he picks up. He picks the.
What do you make of the support? We've not seen this really at all. Everyone's running it either as an off-laner or picking change.
I want to collect to lanes. You kind of mentioned how the beast comes online and very early. It's just a bat right to blink they're waiting for, and it just gives them a very scary, potent leading stage. Precious is the OD only hero who wants to lose his lane. His lane will always be farming, and Enchantress can disrupt that.
What is the hero that will lose?
This Earth Spirit, like Earth Spirit, we had 7 CS against a 35 CS Viper, and
10
he owned the game
seconds
anyway.
remaining.
I don't
No, okay.
I'm
5
just
seconds
Okay.
remaining.
precision with your English.
Hey man,
And this Aussie sense. So
maybe they're just playing the
disconnect
comeback mechanic. That you be on the opposing and kill them.
That's what the original had. It was actually advantageous to be
Yeah.
behind. Remember, hello. Or
I was about to get some Chick-fil-A present. I didn't reaching over like.
stuff in your face.
No, I've got them right here. Don't worry.
Got a man whispering
Yeah.
seductively in our ears
Yeah.
right now about us gonna burn David Fries. Sounds like the start of a porno.
What part have you been watching, LD?
Haven't been watching that kind. I'm sure they exist. Man.
Look,
There's some I've some stuff in my
good
deck.
Christian company. They do not associate with that kind of nonsense.
What do they do? Are the Chick-fil-A police could come here and
I don't know.
stab like their own private spot?
Luckily, the weekend they're closed Sunday. You can wait. You're on Monday.
We're entering the
Yeah.
The overall draft with the counters the bat lasso, but that's wrinkle getting a very strong push support. How do you the two? Dear.
Newbee be fast pace to apply pressure early on in the lanes in the mid game. When you look at what Jackcopter, Bat, and Razor do, they can just steamroll over and win the game very quickly. And something what you're meant to do if you fall high, you could wrap. That's something Envy loves to do, but
Not be fast unless you're very smart. You need a Deso and Breton Towers. Or...
yeah, not posing a truth to buildings until much more later on. So.
I'm really curious if he goes Ag this game. But in I think it's a for major. Yeah,
Yeah.
one team ran it as a bat rider counter.
I think one when you've got Oracle on the team already, it's like overkill. It's you get too many, like you get too much counter. The Jackcopter and the Razor that's actually real.
You have no damage.
Like they didn't even ban the Oracle, so it already that relying on that lasso to win the game, where it's a tool to their fight, but it's not like the key tool. Even though there's an initiation spell.
Well, we'll see, because
30
I have the
seconds
better
to
I can have done atrociously versus Oracle Spire.
Yeah.
Got some stuff going on here. Alright. Stuff done. We're ready to go. Versus Secret best of 3. Eliminated match in the low bracket coming into the event. Or it's coming into patch Secret as your second place ranked. Like totally different level. But it would be really stepping it up this
The
couple weeks.
battle begins.
Secret struggling. Should be a good one.
I think there's Fort Morano with a core spirit breaker, so the puppy. He's the last time I saw him, he kind of like jingled at the off lane and didn't really offer to his team, but
An Iron Talon.
no, the one shot's neutral, so you don't need the Iron Talon.
Oh, that's right.
You're just happy jungler is Morano. But
So it seems very gimmicky.
yeah, it's kind of nice when you're roaming Morano.
You get support if you miss an arrow.
Yeah, and with all the
Dire's
clarity
top tower
clarity
is
keep
under attack.
time make gives so much mana. You're ever getting your clarity roaming around, so it's really nice.
Misery dying top, but looks like Pergold is experiencing some issues now.
Yeah.
Sadly. So there's a banish mid. I feel like I'm more than a caster right now. It's like PD Brown. Give me strength.
Yep. Kind of piece together all the clues, the different cooldowns and whatnot, and be like, this is what I think happened.
On Enchantress. Enchantress line a little press. Found a Wildcat Tornado. And yeah, we're gonna go for the connector momentarily, guys.
Okay.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That was the problem Swindles had when he had this big camp blocked. He can't go to the offlane until he's leveled, like until he has at least 1 point in Untouchable. So like it's a similar thing. Like a level 1 Enchantress with Enchant just melts. You get arrowed or hit by anything, you're just gonna die.
Hey, why are we back in the draft? All right, we're out of the draft.
The producer's saying he didn't like the secret draft. He wants a redo.
I want a new producer.
Yeah.
Newbie. Looks like things are a little smoother, at least for now. Knock on wood. And too late. Yeah, it's gonna get caught out here, but there's no real follow-up. Meanwhile, Leh getting charged by the Spear Breaker, but I think he doesn't have too much kill potential. Oh, if the arrow hits, he would have.
It did hit LD. What are you talking about?
Huh?
It hit the neutral. Good kill. Good Central kill.
Okay. Like, I know Perfect World's a little laggy, but am I drunk here? Or, you know, without all the benefits, only the costs. But in the end, the puppy will get caught out and punished by Newbee. Chuan there. Good rotation on the Enchantress.
Mm-hmm. Level 1 Mirana, kind of like a level 1 Enchantress. You go aggressive and you get caught, suddenly you're in trouble. He actually used the leap though. He actually was level 2, but it reminded me of like a level 1 Mirana kind of posting up too much.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to just run him down with auto attacks, but quickly turns the other direction. His Misery will get stunned here in the top lane. Does Hal not have Rocket Brush?
I possibly held it. He knew the charge was coming, so he just wanted to conserve mana, so when he hits level 6 he has cooldown, Rocket Brush, and can do more. Alright,
Moo in the mid lane up against Weehoff. Dominating the matchup so far, 14-8, the 8-5, and the arrow does come through. They used the banish to set this one up. They even stunned the centaur, preventing the easy retreat and save there from Tron, but does pop the fairy fire. Moo sticking around, survives just barely. That extra bit of heal, not enough damage from Secret, even with the 4-hero rotation. They can't get the kill. That really stings.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, like he stole a bunch of damage. I was expecting Newbee to turn it, and then suddenly like another secret hero shows up. Suddenly there's a Spirit Breaker, then there's an Oracle. I'm like, whoa, 4 heroes. They really want this kill, but couldn't do it with all the stolen damage and Fairy Fire doing what Fairy Fire does best.
Yeah, such a great pickup. It feels like it's even worth it on most supports just for the playmaking potential. Yeah. So we're gonna wait for the 4-minute rune here, bottom. Pile die, creeping up to grab it, and he will get the bounty. Meanwhile, DD rune spawning top. Overall, Gyro free farming, Weaver free farming. Mid lane now more of a wash after the 4-hero rotation to help out Weeha. And look at our supports, Tron getting decent experience in the jungle, so seems fairly close here early on.
Yeah, and like looking at the different various cores and how the game pans out, I think for Secret they needed the OD to do well mid. For Newbee, as long as like 1 or 2 of their cores are doing okay, the Gyro's free farming, Batrider's getting XP, Razor's on par with OD, like for them that's more important than Secret kind of trading evenly on lanes.
Misery just getting spanked by Roshan in the pit for a little bit. He's got the charge ready though. And Puppy's gonna poke his head up. So far, hasn't been able to find those kills for Secret that you look for from the roaming duo, and now Moo is going to catch Misery. Does have the charge ready. Going to need to use it soon with the amount of damage Moo is getting out. Chuan, I think just out of range there with the troll trap. Not able to interrupt the charge.
Mm-hmm. And so
would
far,
have been sick if he got it from the high ground.
Yeah, so far the Secret support duo hasn't really been able to get that much done. It's kind of, it feels a little bit like they're applying pressure, but the outcome has not led to a kill on the Razor. It's slowed down his farm, but he's done the same right back to the OD by himself, effectively, just with the Enchantress creeps. So, Newbee have done the same thing that Secret's done, but Secret have had to commit both their supports full time to the job, whereas Newbee's just had to send like an Enchantress creep hero there.
They are going to make their go on Moo. They catch him out, first with the OD, then with the Oracle, and together they get the job done. Last Purifying Flames will get the kill. Now Hao charging in, drops the call down. So they even forced the gyro rotation, but he's not there in time to turn the fight. They're getting some experience for Venge top, so it's not a total waste, but good pick off in secret. Try again, and eventually they do succeed.
Yeah, much needed kill. They're really good at that Astral into Arrow combo. It's twice in a row they've just did it perfectly, and this time they get the rewards of the big kill.
Yeah, it used to be very popular at the Mirana picks, as Puppy has another fish in the mid lane. This time Chuan will just sidestep it. But this does leave the bottom lane empty now. Batrider heading off to the jungle, Weaver being given the free farm lane. Very curious to see how Envy's gonna look to itemize here on the Weaver. So we don't get to see him all too often.
Yeah, so
Just the basics.
Yeah, Aquila 1 boots. I guess it's more what his first big item is, whether it's a Linken's or a... Sometimes you'll see like a Deso first, and then you get the Linken's or BKB later. But I definitely imagine the Deso's kind of in the mix there somewhere.
Yeah, it gives them some much needed physical damage, which they're a bit light on. Do have the OD for the right click, but no real tower killing potential outside of a Deso.
Yeah, and against Bat Venge, like Linken's is just pretty. This is a like amazing Linken's game, I think, for the Weaver.
It's more a question of when he gets it than
Yeah.
if. It certainly feels like one of his 6 slot items, probably even second or third.
Yep. So Newbee probably want to kind of group up a bit sooner and fight around the cooldown. And
They're going to charge onto Hao. He does have the cooldown ready, but there's the arrow from Puppy. By the time Hao gets this cooldown off, it's not going to matter. Gets blasted away. 4 heroes. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Looks like our Weaver's on a very aggressive dive. Envy just cutting the wave and, in fact, finding the Batrider kill solo. So while the team's busy top, Envy's getting things done bottom. And Secret, 3 kills racked up all around the map.
Yeah, great start. This is something Envy's played a lot of Weaver in the past, and he was just always really good at just going to like solo pressure lanes, getting solo kills and offlane. It's like he'll use time lapse very liberally. He's never worried about having the spell on cooldown. Like if he can go for a kill or even force the hero in his lane to TP home or something, he'll go in and commit. So he doesn't care about like having no time lapse to protect himself from ganks. And realistically, there's nothing that can gank him anyway, so Shikuchi alone is going to escape any aggression Newbee can send his way.
Yeah, and he's been laning against the bat, so he knows he's not farming particularly well. Puppy now back to the woods. He is leveling up Arrow, as well as the leap. So I imagine if you're Newbee now, you're just going to settle down, wait for your bat blink.
Yeah.
How's his progress doing?
He's in there.
Oh, they're gonna smoke.
And that's the thing, they look at this game not really going the tempo they'd like to, and they can't just let it lane, so they can only wait for the Batrider blink. They have got gyro cooldown, and pretty decent lineup, so they look to fit a gyrocopter call, and the Batrider blink is enough.
Well, one way to do that is gank his lane, and here they go. But he's just away. Maybe gets the stun off, but does not want to follow it. He shows 1 cent back, so forces out a TP reaction. Can invest this 2 ports. They're going to be okay with that.
Radiant's top tower is under
Bring it. So this is what I thought that was going to do with Free, and they were planning to group this for. How just go ahead to the game weren't there, and they were like, okay, let's defend, let's put it. Enchantress wasn't there with creepy. The raid was still like in the jungle / mid lane, so Samurai, Newbee have the numbers, and it's just like 4 men push while Batrider farms, which is a pretty good setup. Secret's all over one of the maps there. To trade was it they more fun, but this is their best bet as they did it now.
Meanwhile, Envy is going to fear up. Grabs the Void Stone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All the arrows you hit, not the one you miss, and living up to that. Boots. Pretty much has unlimited arrows at this point in that song. So we have the bottom rune.
He's had a really time. He's most farmed in the game, but he had a very slow start. So he seems to comes 4-star build has become very popular because he's already at 1300 HP. And OG meant to be one of those kind of like, oh, he's just kind of squishy mid you can gank with Shred's wand, null bracer build, you're incredibly hard to kill. Then you can drop beat, so you can
XP with the orb works really well.
then
Great synergy.
really good against the Razor static link this game, so I think it's a really good full stuff game. Great.
In general, I really like Super's build where it just rush, but it does depend on your draft. They tend to pick more like 5 lineups with Isis, Heroes, Seer, Phoenix, but if you draft that, the BKB is really strong.
The bait through, I'm expecting either like a rotation with Blink Moon or the kind of similar movement, the cooldown plus Venture.
Well, the expectations are not correct in the end. Nobody in the Dire figure that out, and it's actually Newbee on the spoke of Radiant Woods. Meanwhile, bottom of Dire for Envy, throwing Swarm out on the neutrals, and just keep the pressure going.
It's actually really clever, of a safety because they know this is right as Blink Dagger time. You expect it at 11 minutes, even off the bat. But it's gonna get.
Oh, they did get.
Okay. So he on the smoke gets caught out, but like each other, they don't see them right in the jungle. At that point, it's like as obvious as daylight. That fast Blink is looking to find a pick off. Just say that I made a huge mistake caught there. They probably or something, but we just thought we could get a Coochie off before getting caught by the last.
Very much the kill Newbee.
Yeah.
Be the leader in net worth, and now they can push the safe lane tower, so Newbee will be very close with slowing down the link. And how is gonna be the man in here, backing down some neutrals. He works in the tower. It's not the fastest seed by Newbee. What are our build, by the way, as far as the skills go? No, what's in the area?
3-2 build.
Yeah, definitely seen a lot more of the just right bench to help the team push, as well as push. Not this tier though. Oh, again, be stirred, but not gonna connect to anyone. So we congregate behind Envy, and we'll see if they want to apply any pressure. Looks like they're gonna back off in the secret, but they do defend their tier 1, so they've all but the flame towers standing.
Yep. And Newbee are really strong grouped up. Weaver doesn't have doesn't have that protection. Oracle actually isn't even level 6, so they haven't got Pulse Price. They've given Paladin mid lane to help deal with that Rider having Big Dagger by getting Pulse Price up.
Definitely wanted that online ASAP.
Yep.
Still, that this stage in the Oracle can just come the target. Definitely still his positioning.
And we can Batman while they is build from how like he can play fight man, take team fights, push tower, and the downtime like after you get killed, you have to regroup, wait for your cooldowns. That's when you.
Oh, Puppy!
Oh,
cheeky butter!
That is actually really cool. Dealing with
Donna counter. That's why he picked Mirage.
That's
That's really cool.
Load.
And it's usually gonna be in that exact spot. Just as far as you can move it in there a second after clean the hero and start the stick. Good stuff from Puppy. I guess have to get a little more creative with where he looks at creeps. Play keep away. Well, everything for secret here as far as the big wars go. The support's looking slightly their farm, but overall they're very happy.
And Miracle, they're kind of both that fight, like a roaming Mirage will never really get very far, so sure they like because they've 2 big carry. Who's also another who doesn't think a lot, so I think Secret have to be a bit careful about how they kind of play this one. They don't like their mid game is not amazingly, but going to the late game they've got 3 heroes that all kind of fill that support role. I kind of feel NewBee is a lot more well-rounded, easier to execute. For Secret, they have to make sure the full instant of the left, they have to make sure the OD and the Weaver, like OD and Weaver being the top 2 most farm tiers in the game, is like a necessity Secret because of the nature of their draft, having this just 2 core lineup, 3 support.
Man, they're really stacking the sentries here. We saw the double sentry over here near the ocean. And they are going to find a lasso pick to start this off. No, in case he's the one who got caught out, but in the end, it's going to be a kill. Now being caught, commit, fold in, secret, all still they they pop just the bet. Start here, slow let low. They're all basically like the backliners. The bench will end up going Misery Kichima. Really engage Secret through the crowd and the left grab. And they all walk away unscathed. Oh, that good test rush.
Yeah. I guess it's a kind of even-ish trade to get the Roshi, so they don't get to keep the Aegis, and I don't think they're really dependent on having Aegis. They were just caught. So Secret's positioning was such an advantageous position that they were in that fight. Tried to make up by getting the last goal. They did him down. He split off the false promise most of his spells, so Secret had positioning advantage, and maybe with just getting the right out of there with very
yeah, Secret are weak though. They did not have the link yet. The OD doesn't hit all that hard at this stage, and you're fighting with the cloud already. So I think they are quite happy if they're in too. Let's see, I'll be up to 2,500, so can have it soon. He has maxed up Swarm. Just going for the maximum impact team fights. Pretty slow and deliberate game for both. I think what's most of Newbee because I feel like they used a lot recently.
Probably not too base on
Curry or the get the inventory key.
There we go. Zero hooks.
They really threw them, and Secret realized they're out or very low. They're gonna in the mid lane. Misery tries to jump, but the try to counter it, egging it back. It looks like an immediate promise. Well played there by Thor. Disengage now. Look to re-engage, but Misery just gets up in the middle. Well, they killed the last. They left Cow in harm's way. Now second run down by a bench stun. She tried to lead to safety. It is split foot this time, but it's a slow foot compared to Newbee's 5 group up.
A very important how to turn them to help protect your to just help invade the Radiant jungle. So with the team mid down, you get a lot of map right. Zodiac's gonna go for Atos. Gets even hanky for the 1500 health trip. So he's got great damage output in these fights because of his well as a less survivability.
Yeah, it's all TZ and Smail this particular build where you get the I think they had 4 staff and the Atos games where I still played hero.
It's a damage. You only get those really big like shiv items until much later on. You can go BKB because you damage despite having a BKB.
Well, they really want some venison, but not the easiest. It gives time for the pick coming from Newbee. Look for the counter play. Puppy getting swapped back. Still kept alive by the Oracle for the time being. Is there going to be a Beetle? Flame break? Pick up what he will end up dropping to Poppy next. Ask the Dagger. Looks like something through to put him off to find in Misery. Here goes Pop. Yeah, for us. Enchantress in the end. Not yeah, that's great mind. Even Razor barely made away back to the well.
Max Untouchable, the trade point boost, very key here, and this Enchantress pick seems to be something that more and more teams are kind of going back towards in these games. Plexi kind of starting it. In that game, it got kind of like hard counter. Yeah,
really
this game, not really.
The other wants to support. Oh, do you really want anything much to counter a support Enchantress versus Swindle as the core? Yeah, I mean, it feels like Secret do not level of 20 EG. There's no heavy damage really to speak. Maybe the OD later on in the game, whereas he had a 2 Lena had the Clinks 2 straight. Really untouchable.
OD probably have to get a BKB please, which could help a bit with the Enchantress.
She gets at that point.
It's just seeing the tempo and trying to fast pace as possible, taking all the tier 1 towers now. They've got some time for the next champ tier 1 towers. There's much lower champ EG ready to fight. Atos OD, but it's going to kind of get that point where it feels like Secret need a BKB on the OD. I want to try and just a rush fight to Gyrocopter.
And Death will be either flip push or ERL force in the team fights.
Radiant's
But yeah, very
bottom
farmed
tower
here.
is under
He's
attack.
far, but it's made
Dire's top
Weaver that
tower
even
is
got
under attack.
still underwhelming at this stage.
They
Needs a
break
lot. to come
Lincoln's,
online.
but no last. And wouldn't have been successful with Pi right there anyway.
Yeah, very tough to kill the Weaver in this game, but Pi though, killable target. Hey Oracle buddy, how you doing? Envy gonna tank the miss here, and now they go for the swap back in stun lays. Like I got fine. He would. There's only a matter of time. Tries to turn to get his damage on at top, but he dropped the end. The Randy Ojo comes. They quickly clean up 2/4 of Newbee. Lead a low spear rate. About it. Be gonna get lassoed, but no one to put up. So he too out 2 top. That 4 number. Secret clean up. BK and just able to blast Newbee very quickly.
Yeah, they did too much on the Oracle. OD just swoops on him with Atos and the Arcane Orbs. So much intel just wrecks that team fight of the General Envy as well.
I mean, at this stage, OD is by far their
is under attack.
but
He fights despite we having 2K net
2100 health. Look at that. I mean, even if you get so on him, he's probably not without hopping tomato.
It's one of those at this stage of the game is a from Newbee. They popped it late for one, which meant that the Weaver could finish with the help break another strike going through BKB as well. Like Secret got to, but Newbee you go BKB. Secret also had a secondary physical image as well. Now Desolator Weaver, the small, they've got Spirit Break and Nether Strike. They've actually pretty good lineup for doing damage through BKB.
A huge fight for Secret to get the tier 2 top. Back off now. Time they have put together the Desolator, so some weapon war chest. And with this, he can split push a whole lot better.
Yeah.
And Newbee, well, I think they're good to counter the split push. They're really not great with the Spear and the Oracle. Highlight Ice certainly knows how to freeze. There's a decent chance he.
It's just so much harder to kill, and even when you can break the links with the full stuff, you also then you can't trust him into your team, or he instantly Shikuchi's when his Lincoln's broken. There's a small little timing window where he may just be able to.
And the single touch burst is anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if they can kill with a lasso into a bench stun.
It's very difficult to deal with this game. And that's just in a split setting, and team fight would be even with it.
I think the big thing is the OD getting close to what I imagine will be the BKB mention next.
Yeah. At that point, it's really Secret who have to give Newbee the next road. They're going to be the ones who take control of the map. They may want to pick up it for themselves and try and control the A jungle.
Maybe a double in Misery as well. Just set up some ganks for team.
Yeah, he's got this now, so after this, Shadowblade is a great initiation tool. There's going to be a gem of Bat Riders, probably the main is considering.
Yeah,
can't
yeah. We'll see. The saving up is gold for now.
It's such a good, pretty KB game for that too. May just not up for that direction.
Yeah, speaking of which, it's very close now. Both components ready. And our Razor feels very underwhelming.
Yeah, a sad race this game. The first main hero is like you fall off so hard, and before that rushes GB, you're gonna do well.
Unless you have a really good fight. I mean, for maybe the other day, but Moo is not really much of an impact. Certainly not compared to the Hour Destroyer. It's probably best. Some ancients in secret, as they so often do when they get a lead, they go back to their slow farm game, the split push style, just to get their door ready for the game. They're not really a team that ever looks games early.
Yeah, they play the economy game better than most teams do when like, they're ahead.
Oh, they wanted how there.
Top tower is under attack.
Was quite close, but doesn't. And they are for the next step Envy though. Can him down, he's TPing out in vision. Sending out a lasso. and now before he time lapses, they managed to do all of the above and sent him 6 feet below. Very well executed to get there for Newbee.
Yeah, it's nice back to Envy, not expecting all those to be there and bring the situation and Newbee get themselves pick off, which needed by some time to continue getting an item or 2 up. Also, Roshan is also at this time as well. It's a huge pick off and Newbee can secure them. The Roshan so
Envy doesn't. There's only
and even just hang back to stop them roaching. For one, actually, there's only 2s up, so it's gonna work. It did work. It's a Weaver, Death plus Buyback, so Newbee be happy regardless there. And
honestly, we don't use the agent that well though at this stage.
no,
I don't. One more the Aegis.
Yeah.
So I think if you're secret, it's not good, but you can do it.
Jar Butterfly and still have a minute left in the Aegis, and then go 5-man push with Fly Aegis could be pretty scary for secret, but he's still fairly from that fly.
So, we're thinking here from is this NAC or this further counter the so
good. It's probably more like I prefer get low soap just because I think the utility aspect can help so much against Lasso, against the static with Veg Star swap, so
honestly that to me very useless. Unless someone's off on their own, totally out of position.
I'm definitely a scam. There's not an amount of physical damage coming from you that makes me think you really need the game right now.
Yeah, I mean the attack speed is nice with OD, but
Medallion picked up by Pup, so the Solar Crest on your pop that on your Weaver, and you've already got a big boost in the armor. So
that's the main worry for Newbee right now. Secret are building toward late game setup where they'll should probably never work a team fight, or if it does, it gets very quickly canceled. And they don't have single target against Mega Arm, a Weaver that's actually even more farm, though he hasn't felt scary to this point. I don't know how you kill those two. Could 2v5 Newbee, unless the Gyro interests are really big.
And Gyro is kind of taking that farming approach now with the Dominator. He's going into the Butterfly, not turning his Yasha into an SY, like be Yasha and go SMY. So he's recognizing that this game will be going to take late. So Butterflies, Tanic, MKB. Probably when he sees the incoming, like from the Solar Crest and stuff, he may go straight into that MKB. But it's still a manageable game for once side for their line right now with Razor being unfarmed, but Gyro in a pretty good place. Ninjas are always going to be a really scary late game hero. Chantry dish out pretty big damage on a hero that's locked down. It's just going right into the axe.
There's your lasso and there's your lag. I see a lot more of that, but they still engage in the pops his BKB. Envy just jumps into the middle of the homie. So it's gonna doink Weehawa. He's still got the ultimate going. The BKB is about to end, and the OD hammer slaughter move. The rest of the group are being completely low from the court. Juan is able to zone back up. Ends up being a 1-for-1 there. Everybody pretty much using all their cooldowns.
Okay.
Basically no change in anything.
Yeah, BKB changes on Newbie's side. Secret died. It like no change. It just still in Newbie's hands if they want to go for 5 fairly soon.
And those were all very high duration BKB, so I guess the question is who's gonna have the edge when the BKBs get lower in the game?
Fight with 5 deck BKB is not fun at all. For the long BKB duration as much, like Barrage, so 10 for HP, it's not like the Rocket Barrage, the cooldown. It's more just like being able to stand an Enchantress BKB duration, which you do a 5-second BKB. One's locked in place, so
that's where they need the axe. It felt in that fight like Razor is not going to be a big effect. And each one step into that carry role.
I wonder what we're going to get this Halberd. And going to be a Halberd SY. He's kind of built into that kind of more utility role. If it's a Halberd, like full utility for your team, the SY is not really that scary farming like item. It's just like a cost-effective item for him.
It's 30 minutes, sorry.
Yeah,
that is not SY time.
Very some white timing. So it might just be a Halberd from Evasion because D is not an buyer.
Over edge. Stable. They were edge potentially. At a time perfect.
Gotta say that team sand. Is that the plant?
I'm thinking more like if you had to hit him right before the ult, but
I don't think they will get more. They could get maybe one.
counter the Weavers.
Yeah.
It does not feel like a Silver Edge game.
Swindle's a complexity captain. Always thinks like if you've got no invis, you should always have a Shadow Blade on your team just to force out those
Dire's bottom tower is under
use
attack.
it like as an initiator tool. So not sure that's their item cup. Just doesn't even have any.
Unless they have some crazy fights, whatever he buys, it's not gonna matter that much.
So Victory Claim managed to they tried to one fight. It's one of the things we Barrett last time. You're just like, well, Oracle's not here. If he's out of position, we win. Now we can engage and kind of treat, which is what they did with Spirit Breaker for Razor trick. So it's like you treat your mid for the enemy off, but like Razor at the point is kind of not a. Ideally, you don't want anything, but it was still kind of neutral. For
Well, so be now fine. Good job.
I wonder with Secret's draft going late game again, the fact they kind of have 3 supports here. Playing this support lineup, not saying that anything way to misery, nature isn't going to sit well and be like a crazy late game core.
I would say Razor's support. I mean,
That's
he has like not gonna out damage anything.
Actually, this is a good transition. This makes a lot more sense. Thinking like, there's nothing good you can build with a Sanj. A plate mail can go into the Shivers or the EZ. Either item helps him a lot. He needs the arm to survive during the BKB against the Weaver. Even if it's just a casual plate mail, I think it's a good item pick.
Yeah, Shiva's or C would be really good.
And he knows Envy's very likely to get either M as his 3rd item, 4th item because of the butterfly on. So thinking how it's going to be kind of not as valuable because of that, because since there's already an MKB coming on Weaver.
But casual Sanj just a little bit longer fight.
Yeah. And I feel like Secret support here's Marana, costed like dead useless in the is that
Moonlight Shadow. Does Bat have gem?
Yeah, she must have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but teams with gem. You can hit arrow, it's great. It's still possible.
Hey,
Yeah,
rate the leap attack and move speed. Depends on the same
scouts
page as me.
scouting arrows.
Carona. Yeah. It's the quality brings a ton, but yeah, not a very good hero.
Radiant's bottom tower
Even
is under
the like
attack.
in the compared to the Oracle, most of Oracle spells outside of the False Promise fall off.
Oh, there's your low.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So it's all about just keeping these 2 mega carries alive. The OD, the Weaver for T
is under
unit.
attack.
Hoping with no lasso in play,
Radiant's bottom
most
tower
fights
has
they
fallen.
can just take that whole team.
Charge through on the benches. Good.
Centaur Stomp, they connect, that leaves left to the Wolf. Just
Yeah. It's better him than Quan, I guess.
done it. They're hunting for the follow puppy.
I'll try and push Secret. That minus Venge damage.
Oh, puppy! Just
That's right. Secret
pulling at Chuan there.
went negative damage. And he's probably in farm right now. He's got like damage to farm with. But it's not on him. It's on Spirit Breaker, I guess. Spirit Breaker got the kill?
Yeah. Spear Breaker. 12%.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, you're minus 12%. Oh no.
His farm efficiency is LD. Absolutely runs.
I have a for definition of real.
Oh, you guys. Alright, he can farm it.
Okay.
12 damage, 12% seems right.
They're moving in on the mid lane. But it doesn't look like they're gonna find things, so continue to say that they're at the net worth chart. Farmed a lot of ancient stacks. Just by puppy shenanigans earlier on, killing off this creep.
I feel like Newbee have struggled just because they get more out of their non-core heroes. And for Secret, you've got Spirit Breaker, like all about keeping the cores alive. Same for them around with Solar Crest build. Same for the Oracle, just because of the skill set. For Newbee, you've Enchantress who can dish out damage. You can save teammates and dish out damage, or at least help your teammates dish out more damage. I think Newbee's just overall be a lot scarier opponent come like game time. If Razor, like you win one fight, Razor only gets an AC. Like if this Razor AC at some KB, you're actually a pretty scary late game.
Let's see if he can get there. Secret one of them.
Yep.
I'm gonna show a bomb.
And
Aggressive positioning.
And Secret's entirely reliant on Spirit Breaker for their control and lockdown in these fights, and like a Hex and OD.
Revenge. Swap initiation. It's a swap. No, that's on a how beautiful combination. Just sick by Newbee. Swap pack. Okay. Swap lasso.
To get Blue Pilot. Even had Aether Lens for the X range. Like you get Aether Lens to make you can always get your off. You think like, okay, a 1300 gold, I'm buying a blink. I don't want that to happen again.
That was so
you see that, and like your response is instantly something, but that was just insanely good play from Newbee.
Well, there's a counter to the counter.
Well, I mean, you think like swap against the BK hero with false promise, you're like swap. Like, well, you just put the like right next to you, holding hands with a vision. Get it's a KO play. I guess Lotus Orb is
where maybe you want to put the Weaver front instead of the timer. Or throw on the
yeah, you can always have Lotus Orb on him. He's not going to go the play if he's Lotus Orb, though. He's never not got that Lotus Orb deck and he couldn't control.
Oh, NB caught up by the link. It's the come crashing in two crucial deaths.
Oh my god.
In a row. That one, bit slimy by NB out. Extremely far.
Well, the kind of quote-unquote tanky and would kill them on core heroes as well.
Yeah,
really bad.
and the way the farm distributed is our Megors. It's like mid lane spear. Gonna be counting things out a little bit as we walk away.
It's really, I mean, see, you wanna, they just put on the group criticals and fights, then the team vision on the map because they both have, but against with no vision is very difficult. Playing 5-man and with no vision is possible because you always have numbers. You find if you're against this push, you find a where he's low, easy kill. So Newbee secured themselves 8 and he's boy.
Anybody want?
He even dropped his helm.
Anybody got toast up here?
He thought he was getting the Aegis. I'm not sure if that was a misclick or
okay, I'm gonna take over here. I've been underwhelming. That's about to change. Here, lasso. It's found Puppy. Secret. Just on giving up the picks. Puppy tries to leave. That's the gem down.
Yeah.
That is like the worst 3 possible. Both carries, then the gem fed away.
Yeah, that's the dynamic of the game completely.
The map control that we're looking for will be sorely lacking now.
And that's why I think Newbee cared about something like an Oracle, because they know a team like Secret loves to be kind of split pushy.
I think it's as good for Secret as it is for other teams that group up.
Again, if you're 5-manning, it's really you can always so the heals benefit your 5 lot, but Secret isn't that 5-man type team. I'm gonna slow crest and so stop the front lane, even tanking hard to kill.
So Satanic within the time this is if they want to go. They still haven't taken the 2 down mid. Maybe they for now. The crest checked out.
It's pretty invincible for a couple of this point,
especially because Secret had really bad inhibition, and even if just swap, got the 4 steps, the cheese, lot of saving.
Doesn't look like they're going to be going for that lasso play just yet again. Well, they mentioned fairly close. Right now, this is Secret mode for them. Take a T back off. They're going to swing the T2.
And I think there is a split put because I think Secret have fear in them right now.
You feed away those because I don't think there's any. You're not thinking about split push anymore.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 word up in their own goal as well. So map very limited with the bad gem.
And the fact
there's
for the 2, keep pushing for the 3 suggest and consider it a second route with this Aegis and cheese.
They still have time. I don't just have minutes.
They've time, but they probably feel like their late game's better, and I think it definitely is better. So all the heroes continuing to farm, just put
Radiant's
time
top tower
wise.
has fallen.
Enchanter is carrying a pretty serious damage. Like, Keen net worth Enchantress is dishing out pretty big single target damage to fight. And
Radiant's top tower
you're not going
is
to throw
under
spells
attack.
at Enchantress because she's poor. She doesn't have any items, but
They may change the tune after the last few fights trying to action it out. So they'll usually back their way right through. Now, looking for a little bit of wreck here. Secret on the back. Game number 1 is just the 3. Not looking too good now for the bull.
Yep.
Europe. How's up in front, and Weaver just getting
Radiant's top
but
barracks are Radiant's
damage.
top
Miri, fire rocket, homing missile, in the dark. They dodge it from the arrow. I'll slow down a little bit, but absolutely fine. Now I've gotten the lasso off onto Weeha. Caught him out. Can they fish? Just for the banish. He's still guys at the side. Leave me alone, please. Just get after the banish. Still going down.
is under attack.
False promise explosion as it ends. Just melts by his back instantly. Arrow comes fishing. Again, Newbee Delta split. So they get the OD, they get the Spear Break, got the vibe. They turn and start the Weeha, and they've taken the lane of Rax. Clean grab there for Newbee. And they are now fully in the driver's seat.
and then how it ends up being like really useful against OD because his BKB in 5 seconds. He gets high at the 8, but man, the 8 was slow, so there like a retreat. He's getting the doesn't BKB and can just manta out, so proves to be useful and just sure Secret can't get those catches. How he's got cheese and he can just be looking up at that last 6 slot up soon, and Secret's showing no real like ability to push out win fights or really have a clear win condition now. They're not gonna. They look OD picked up the plate mail, so going for the shivers, so they don't have that great catch either. And Mirage not really offering a lot other than just popping to look press with a teammate or force staffing someone.
That's the game he ends up going to. As he fought back recently, and they're start working on him. Still does clear that, but still on the front. As notice back very far away.
Might
And they sacrifices his life for the greater good. Puppy now. On the run too. Too late. We'll have to pop the BKB, but he's gonna continue flush Secret their base.
who's killing her? You got down to about 3 after the false promise.
And all of a sudden, Secret
Radiant's
be on their
middle
last
tower
legs
is
here
under
in the game.
attack.
You're walking down mid, lost gauge, just let's see that up. Newbee positioning off front on the high. And they know I'm sort of lacking for Secret. They want to take it to that forward onto the tier tower. Just on
Radiant's
doing
middle tower has
Seconds
fallen.
has to play this very close. Meanwhile, Hal takes some heavy damage, but enough to finish him off. Has cheese, has the safe. Only one who's really taking anything. Badger Lasso is ready. Prepped up, good to go. See what strike again for the swap in the lad. And he calls out once more. Just brilliant play here, Newbee. He will be dropping after this.
You stop hitting him now, guys.
Guys, we got squash the buck. They blasted him with like an entire crate full of red. They do manage the last. They kill off the gyro as well. Character 2 to 4 from NB. Huge commitment. They do hang on to their main track. A good hold. Secret. Could be the turning point if they're going to get back in this game. They catch on. Orbs coming in from the OD, but slow with the auto attacks. Can't even get one off. KB will be ending soon though. It's going to be in a lot of trouble. Weeha's isolated him slowly but steadily. They work him at 3, and I think did they get at least one gem out of that? Secret?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Don't see any
Better was
damage
carrying one, right?
So yeah, Pilot Eye is good at them. And backup is probably a like Newbee threat.
Still overall being the lane of Rex. Secret can get some of these buybacks. They really need to.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
they want to
tower
force. They want
has fallen.
to use their backs in return to kind of even the score. And
They got gyro to buy back.
the he had that back, but that'll be enough to deter Secret from pushing.
Eke out of their expenditures there, all things considered, but
Well, Jarex did that game, used the cheese there, which was that was the big reason that fight must have not been have liked.
I just can't believe how good they are at executing the swamp lasso. I guess with the 8th lens on bat, it's a bit easier to get the lasso off. But every time Secret can't play it. Still a blink on Arco, I believe.
It's going good, Scepter. I wonder if that was always the plan, or if he just decided, yeah, this game, like,
I think he's just been dying.
yeah, he's dying a lot. He's gold. He's thinking, like, how am I gonna get that last 750? Maybe just buy a Ghost Scepter.
And when he's not looking.
And he can position himself further forward with the Ghost, because he won't just straight up die to the flap or the interest rate damage. But this is very kind of hot phase of the game for Secret related to buybacks. They're in map control. They've got gem back. This so it's going to when neither team has great vision, and it's Secret who want to be split pushing the map, keep lanes pushed, but you just can't do so. It's better.
As for Newbee, stick to 5-man. No reason to sprout it and back into the game easily.
Yeah, they may even try and push, go high ground, despite having an Aegis. They've got cheats, you know there's no buybacks. If they connect that swap blast here, it could just be game over for Secret, who are very limited with their buybacks.
I wonder what Arrow goes for here.
Is there a vision on the right side? It's the Solar Crest, so... The Solar Crest... Who's probably just MKB puppy.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
They're marking him mid and nobody's defending.
I wonder where Secret are right now. Could they be fighting?
Newbee immediately just backward.
I think Secret were expecting you to go for a push there. They wanted to kind of catch him from behind, do something a bit more unexpected, and to kind of play a somewhat needing, requiring at this stage of the game.
Yeah, it's just the timing not working.
Oh, they just would hear the seas all the movement.
Yeah, now this popped in towards the pin. No can't respawn yet though. Secret Newbee that next stage is cheats and just speed game. A minute to go until the Rockman joins the field of battle.
Top lane's gonna keep pushing out, which is actually a bit of a problem. You start looking at the buff buildings, they start chipping away the tier 4s. Having more back to push top lane is...
You'd rather have Morphine right than a Weaver.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Team! Help me! My effigy!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
His effigy's 4.
Spoil that
So
shot.
to shut up here.
Got him! The Helm of the Dominator counter. Was happy with Miranda.
Radiant's
Well,
middle
other than
barracks
that,
are under
Goals,
attack.
but they're not game-winning ones.
That's
at
been
this
his the game distribution by nature of Miranda. The Moonlight Shadow is just gonna get negated by the gem. The arrows, if they land, it's great. Come on.
Guys, get him! I got him! Oh! But there's the pop out. Good defensive and then able to put his Ghost Setter very well handled. Not sure if Secret really wanted swarming onto the Razor there. Yeah, actually, on him that could easily fire. NB. Oh!
Mistakes were made.
Oh, too much.
Tried to too hard, holding on to the time and that.
That's all. Now we're getting the highlight die. Yeah, it was MK.
Proc, like, did that guy even cancel his? They look at canceled
Maybe
time lapse
stunned him?
animation.
He stunned him.
Yeah.
Wasn't a time lapse. The last one maybe.
Radiant's middle tower is under
I
attack.
Weaver's just so squishy. He's got Lickens, but you look at his overall health stage and even Razor smacking him down.
Holy crap! That's unfortunately likely going to be the game now with no Weaver, no Oracle, Knight of buyback, Miranda can buy back to take out the Helm of the Dominator creep again. But
I think it really highlights just the weeks of Weaver in these situations. There's a very bad stats growth.
yeah,
Not really the type of hero that can withstand heavy burst damage in general.
it's like pure target. You compare it to what Dark Ops is on here with Flat.
He's all he's tanky. Yeah, he does damage. He does it to everyone, not just to one target.
Radiant's middle
I think the other
barracks
thing
are
is
under attack.
Venge. The
Radiant's bottom
defense support is so much more reliable than Oracle. Because often you promise you can still last it, but that hero's die. I feel like we see maybe 5 false promise of good heroes that still end up 10 seconds later. So
And we've seen a lot of no false promises
Yeah.
because he's not in range.
yeah, with the trick as well. So it is to feel more and more that it's not like a necessity to ban Oracle when you have Bat Rush, because the fact that you pull him out of position sometimes in this will get you that kill if you don't get very much duration for the last so.
I wonder if it would have worked that much, though. Like if it was just a Bat Rider, because I have not seen particular combo.
That's
before.
true. Yeah. It was very kind of good adaptation from Newbee to use that vent swap the last one. Really get a lot out of it.
Secret fight